welcome along, I'm Chris Hall, and this is Betavision, where we take a look at some new and upcoming stuff. Today we're looking at Starbound, which is currently in its public beta, so if you're interested at all by the game, you can find out instructions in the description about how to purchase it and things. And to start off with, we're going to build ourselves a very basic base and do a few of the early tutorial missions, which is taking a little bit longer than I imagined it would do. Or the building side of it anyway. You know what, we're just going to have to skip forward a bit because this is like pulling teeth. Right, so here we are. Very basic one-room thing because I'm just showing you off stuff and not really bothering about feng shui. Oh, quest complete, yay, pixels. Now I need to make food, right. In terms of controls, the game itself is very, very easy to control. If you play Terraria, it is pretty much the same controls. I think it's made by the same people, possibly, yes. Albeit in space, so it is the same controls as that. If you've never played it, well, you'll pick it up fairly soon and fairly easily. Put ourselves a little door here, because nothing says safety like a flimsy wooden door against the alien hordes. Now, I need to build a bow for this next mission, so we need some plant fibre. None in the grass, oddly enough, or in the weird eggplant thing. But there is some vines, which shall suffice, I suppose. Now, it's only doing these early missions that I realise just how crap the matter manipulator tool thing is. It's supposed to be the future! This is supposed to be a future technology, and it's taking forever to do anything. Luckily, as the game goes on, you can build yourself some fancy tools to help you, like axes and pickaxes and chainsaws and the like. I think I can build a basic pickaxe and axe. Probably will do that shortly, but we need some more wood now. Oh god. Well, at least I can say that I'm doing this in real time, ladies and gentlemen. Ugh. I'm a lumberjack and I'm really not okay. Hooray! It's finally gone, right. Now to build ourselves some tools to help break the monotony of doing manual labour. Well, we'll do the campfire thing first. Put that in the inventory. Hooray! Right. Time to build some tools, very basic tools. They can be upgraded and improved. At least the pickaxe can, the stone axe just can't for whatever reason, but you can get a chainsaw later on, like I said. And just to show off, and the fact that I need more space to put the campfire down, let's just do some DIY on the constructive little space. Right. And as you can see, instantly they're a lot quicker. Not grease lightning quick, but still, we make do with what we have in the early stages. I think I should take this opportunity to address the little elephant in the room regards this game. Yes, this game is in its public beta, but it's one of those games where we have to pay for the privilege to effectively do the testing for the company. Now, for quite a few games, this is a complete and utter rip-off. It is just a massive scam with some games. I'm not going to get into the whole homogeny of whether or not it's right, but with this game, it is worth it because you're getting a fair whack of content which is constantly being added to and improved upon. So it's not like certain games out there which are that are public alpha and beta things but are totally waste of time. And as you can see right there, the axe is just as quick and just as effective as you think. And you can get that and the pickaxe for the low price of $39.99. And yes, I'm reusing that joke from a previous video because I still have the graphic. Right, now we'll just get the bow and decide to do a little bit of Rambo training. I know that's a terrible pun, but still. Now hopefully when we kill this thing we will get some meat and not some leather. Should say that as the game goes on you shall find access to guns and explosives and lasers and all kinds of fancy pew shouty things. But they, when you kill a monster, you'll probably be lucky if you manage to get something usable like leather or cell materia, whatever the hell you call it. And easy peasy lemon squeezy, got some food. Right, need to build a forge. Easy, because I've got most things already. There was one mission just before this, which was just a basic hand-holding. Hey! We're a sandbox video game and you can have an inventory. Look, take your Matter Manipulator doohickey and put in your inventory. Wow, here's 500 points. Well done. And I would have shown you that, but the video recorder didn't want to record. And whilst the iron is smelting away, we shall just whiz forward some more a bit. Right, now we've got the iron, we shall move on. Now this little mission here is the one which will take you to the tutorial boss. I don't want to ruin the surprise with that because it is worth a minor chuckle, though if you've been looking at the game and doing some study on it, you'll probably know what it is, but I'm not going to ruin it. And it's going to take absolutely fecking ages to get all the stuff for it, so instead what I'm going to do is to go to one that I prepared earlier in true Blue Peter style, and go to my main little man here. Right, so this is one of the further later levels. There's better stuff to be found. You can find titanium ore. I've got a fair whack of stuff like this gun which goes pew and is a fancy colour, and look at the little Cheetos looking monster, like a rip-off Pokemon thing, just ignoring me and flying away. And me blowing up foliage. Hooray! Right. So most of these buildings here I built myself from my own fair hands because A, I was bored, and B, because I'm such a creative individual. And later on in the game, or at least in a later update, they'll add homeworld features and you can set up your own colony and things. Yay! Here's some of the later game technologies. Spoiler alert. Oh, you can build a drill. Oh, I never saw that one come in. Oh, and of course there is the sky rail thing, which I can show you here, which started off as a mod, was implemented in the game because it was popular, cool, and because of Bioshock Infinite. This building here I didn't build, but I acquired it from some rather angry looking cultists. They had a poo monster down there for some wacky reason. They were cultists, they were evil, so obviously they were going to take over the universe with a pile of shit. And there's an angry alien. And some gun turrets, which I bought through pixels for the price of 1 pixel each. Probably a bug, but I hope they don't patch it out because it's useful. Oh, here's something I can show you. The tech upgrade stuff you can find yourself. Some little upgrades and some certain containers that can get this one for dashing around. This one for flying. Whoa! This is so cool and amazing. It's so spontaneous and quirky. Hashtag random. Whoa! Huh. Wonder how high I can get with this thing. Wow. Biff. Oh, sugar. Crap. Well, at least now I can show off the whole fancy death animation thing and the death side of things. On the normal difficulty, you die, lose a handful of pixels. Other ones, you die permanently or lose your stuff. And I have... oh. That much. Wow. Right, so here we are on one of the asteroid belt area things. Loads of minerals. I hope I find some uranium or something like that. That would be really cool, but you've got to be careful on these asteroids because it's cold outside. There's no kind of atmosphere. That's why I'm wearing a small fridge strapped to my back. And a fistful of titanium. Oh, hang on. Oh, sweet. Now, I mentioned before about the little room that I managed to collect off the cultists. This is another one of the naturally occurring little areas, and you can find all kinds of fancy stuff, like special weapons and stuff. So let's just have a root around in here. What? Right. You know, for an asteroid field, the gravity is very strong here. Anyway. There we go. As I was saying earlier, you can find some really great and really fantastic things, like pixels and nothing. Oh, and planks of wood for some reason. Oh, and an array gun of some kind. I'm sure that'll come in useful against the aliens. In space, apparently. Breathing, though I can't. I appear to be freezing to death by the second, so we'll have to quickly get out of here because... Oh no, I've conveniently faded to white. How tragic. Well, that was my look at Starbound. I have to admit, there's quite a lot of the game which I haven't shown you because it is a sandbox experience. It's very... I'd say very self-contained, very personal, how you find it and how you explore these kind of things. It's all left to your own devices. And there is multiplayer as well, not had a chance to try that, but I'm sure that it is utterly fantastic in every way, shape and form, that there are no annoying 12-year-olds or anything like that. But that is pretty much me done for this week. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you soon!